Bonnie Blue is a man. Bonnie Blue is a man. So if you don't know who Bonnie Blue is, she's basically a street.
I'm the girl that's with 1,057 men, and there's 1,057 guys which are potential dads. I just wonder which one it is. I'm just hoping it's not Vivo.
Sorry, I meant to say she's an OF model who went viral for sleeping with 1,000 men within 24 hours. She realized that shock value content goes viral after Lily Phillips, another OF model, went viral for her 100 men in 24 hours challenge. Now people are saying Bonnie Blue is a man after this picture started going viral. According to Google Trends data, Bonnie Blue trends started trending in December 2024 but have skyrocketed since mid-June. This coincides with a post that was shared on Twitter/X, which went viral on the 14th of June and claims that Bonnie Blue used to go by the name Kyle Butler and is in fact a...
Oh no, a lot of men may have just not know what they've done here. Bonnie Blue, allegedly, was born a man. Bonnie Blue's a geezer. Again, I don't know how true this is, but I fucking hope it is, I can't lie. Kyle Butler, known professionally as Bonnie Blue, is an English porn actress, whatever. And it goes down to here, say that she has spoken about her sex change at 13, briefly in podcast in 2022, which was later taken down. She doesn't want anyone to know. But it's too late. And do you know what? Now I think about it, I don't know. I feel like it could be true. It could be a crazy, someone's reaching, right? But I actually feel like it could be true. All you filthy, dirty men. I fucked a bloke. I bet you any money Bonnie Blue's going to come out and say you guys can tell the difference between a fake vagina and a real vagina. That's how Bonnie Blue is going to turn this. I'm telling you now, if it's true. This is the best news ever, man. It's been a crazy 24 hours. You've all been played. It can't go on like this, can it? Bonnie Blue replies, fucking gun.
And is in fact a transgender woman. Now, it is not possible to have gender-affirming surgery in the UK at the age of 13. For you to get chest masculinization surgery or a reconstruction of the genitals, is the UK has strict age requirements for gender transitioning. So, and the photo of Kyle Butler shows a young adult, not a 13-year-old boy. Some of the confusion about Bonnie Blue's gender identity might also have arisen from the tabloid coverage of another OnlyFans star called Kyle K. Manuel.
I was born a male, yes.
You was born a male. Okay, cool. So there's articles on you everywhere claiming that you was a male, you was born male. Do you want to confirm or deny that firstly?
I was born a male, yes.
You was born a male. Okay, cool. So,
who was dubbed the Australian Bonnie Blue by the Daily Mail after she bragged about sleeping with 75 high school leavers in 48 hours. Unlike Bonnie Blue, K. Manuel is indeed a transgender woman. And also, I don't believe Bonnie Blue is a man, because if she was, she probably would have revealed it to garner more attention because she's such an attention seeker. So yes, it is false that Bonnie Blue is trans. However, the guy in the picture does really look like a copy and paste of her. Like, same features. These two should get a DNA test. So what is true though is the fact that Bonnie Blue has been banned from OnlyFans.
So Bonnie Blue has been banned from OnlyFans. I'm not exactly sure how that works. It's kind of like Ronald McDonald going into McDonald's and not being served a Big Mac. Because how do you get banned for explicit content on an app that is made for explicit content? What did she do that is that bad? Also, apparently she's a bloke. I mean, obviously I don't care that she's been banned. I mean, I am confused of what she's done. What could be that bad that you get banned? I don't know, I remember seeing something like petting zoo. What does that mean? I mean, I'm not going to have a look. I've searched it up. It's pretty outrageous. I mean, it's ironic that I'm posting this on Father's Day. Because can you imagine when she eventually has a kid? She stood at the hospital, there's like 1,000 men in the waiting room. It's like, what are you doing here, mate? My missus is giving birth, so I'm gonna be a dad. Mate, me too. Congratulations. We're both coming down. What's your girlfriend's name? Oh, it's Bonnie. What about yours? Yeah, mine's also called Bonnie. So stand up to the whole waiting room. Wait, everyone, what is your girlfriend's name? Everyone, like, you know, like the birds from Nemo. They're like, Mike. The whole waiting room is just like, Bonnie. They're looking around at each other like, what? Bonnie? One stands up at the back. Wait, what number were you? I remember you in the queue. Oh my God. James, we shared a con. Oh, jeez, let's leave it there.
Which is huge news, and I haven't really heard people talking about this. Bonnie Blue getting banned from OF is really sad, considering this is what she's been working hard for this whole time. Her sleeping with 1,000 men in 24 hours was because she wanted to garner attention, to get people to draw people to her OF account so that she could get like more subscribers. And you know, and I want to believe that OnlyFans is her only source of income, which is just devastating for her, to be honest. Like, ish. So why was Bonnie Blue banned from OF? Her dream career, this is what she's always wanted to be, is shattered. Bonnie Blue was banned for violating platform policies. The specific reason for her ban was not publicly disclosed. The specific reason for her ban was not publicly disclosed by OnlyFans. However, her actions leading up to the ban, including organizing a controversial event where she claimed to have slept with over 1,000 men in a single day, which garnered significant media attention and public backlash. These events likely contributed to the decision to suspend her account. OnlyFans has strict content guidelines that prohibit activities such as extreme challenges, non-consensual acts, and content that could endanger participants' health or safety.
So, Bonnie Blue has allegedly been banned from OF, and as a trans woman who works in the OF industry, let's talk about it. So, Bonnie Blue was allegedly banned from OF because she was going to do a petting zoo stunt where she was going to be in a glass box being used and abused by men, in her words. And honestly, I think she should have been banned a long time ago with the whole 1,000 men thing. As a trans woman in the industry, I think that Bonnie Blue is really, really bad for the industry, gives obviously OF a really bad rep. However, I do think that Bonnie Blue is really misunderstood. I've done a deep dive on her, and mainly, like, for her, this is all about, you know, money, and she really, you know, isn't a hypersexual person. And she's doing this basically because she wants to set her and her family free and be retired for life. And, you know, I support that. But the way that Bonnie Blue has gone about this, I definitely do not support. Like, obviously, she makes very, very sexual reels, and she, you know, it comes off as very demeaning to women. And she, you know, talks about getting these barely legal girls to make content with. And obviously, she has a huge stain on the industry. And I think that this was the right move by OF for banning her, obviously to save their reputation. Do I think Bonnie Blue is going to be okay? Pretty sure. I mean, she's made hundreds of millions of dollars. If she obviously has been financially responsible and not blew all of it, I think she'll be good. She'll be set for life. But I think that this was a good move by OF just because of her very, very problematic and very hyper-sexualized and female demeaning content. Now, for those of you who do not know, OF is not easy, and it's very, very strict. There is a lot of rules to what you can do and cannot do. It's not the Wild West. You have to keep legality. So I assume that also with her sleeping with 1,000 men in one day stunt, there's no way that she was getting consent forms.
Violations of these policies can result in account suspension or bans. To be honest, this is really sad. Her getting banned is good for society, but Loki said in the sense that she technically did all the crazy stunts for nothing. She exploited herself for nothing. Her getting banned at the peak of her career, like right now is really her peak of her career. Like it's not a good thing that she's succeeding in what she's doing, but it's just also not like a good thing because what she's doing is not good. But like, this is her peak of her career, and her getting banned at the peak of her career when OnlyFans is a source of income is, I know it's gonna take an emotional toll on her. Lily Phillips literally cried when she did 100 men in 24 hours, so I can just imagine how she'd feel after doing 1,000 men in 24 hours. Exploiting herself, like literally using herself as a puppet for people to play with, just then to get banned off of the platform that she wanted to get attention on, customers on. That's just sad. And also, while we're at the topic of Bonnie Blue getting banned on OnlyFans, why hasn't Lily Phillips been banned too? I mean, she did 100 men. That could also fall under endangering participants' health or safety. What's up with the bias? What's up with the bias? Tell me what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, otherwise we're going to have problems that we need to deal with. If you don't subscribe to this video, if you don't subscribe when you've made it this far in the video, if you don't subscribe, are you subscribing? Thank you. You're welcome. Bye.